Have you ever met someone who seems to know everyone? Their phone never stops buzzing. They're always in a group chat, always invited, always surrounded. But here's the real question. Are they deeply connected or just constantly connected? Why do some people keep so many friends? Is it confidence? Is it popularity? Or is something deeper happening beneath the surface? Let's start with this. How do you feel when you're alone? For some people, being alone feels peaceful. For others, it feels uncomfortable, even unsettling. People who keep very large social circles often rely on connection to regulate emotion. So ask yourself, do you enjoy company? Or do you fear silence? Another question, what happens when they're not needed? Many people build wide friendship circles because being wanted gives them identity. They're the planner, the helper, the one who always shows up. But when your value comes from availability, can you ever rest? And if you say no, do you feel guilty? That's not social strength. That's emotional dependence, disguised as popularity. Now consider this. Are all friendships meant to be deep? Some people are incredibly skilled socially. They adapt quickly, mirror easily, connect effortlessly. But does easy connection always mean meaningful connection? Or does it sometimes mean staying on the surface, so no one looks too closely? Here's a tougher question. What are you avoiding by staying busy socially? Constant interaction leaves no room for reflection, no space to sit with uncomfortable thoughts. If you're always talking, when do you listen to yourself? This doesn't mean having many friends is unhealthy. The real question is it a choice or a coping mechanism? If you enjoy psychology like this, subscribe for more such psychology videos. Now think about this. With so many friendships, what happens when one falls apart? Some people spread connection wide to avoid putting emotional weight on any one relationship. That way, loss hurts less. But does protection from pain also protect you from intimacy? Because deep bonds require risk, misunderstandings, boundaries, vulnerability, and those things can't exist at scale. Another question. Do you feel energized after socializing or strangely empty? If connection leaves you drained, it might be because you're giving access without authenticity. Quantity feels safer than closeness. But safety isn't the same as fulfillment. Here's the truth psychology points to. Humans don't need many close relationships. We need a few honest ones. So ask yourself, how many people truly know you, not just the version you perform? How many could sit with you in silence without needing entertainment? And how many relationships would remain if you stopped being the one who always reaches out? For many people, maturity changes everything. They stop collecting friends and start choosing them. They trade noise for clarity, crowds for connection, and approval for peace. So if you're someone with a large social circle, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's worth asking, is this abundance feeding you or distracting you from something you haven't faced yet? Because the strongest relationships aren't the ones that fill your calendar. They're the ones that hold you when everything else goes quiet.